Light, please.
Hi, Zarna Joshi.
How are you, Cece?
Good, good. Quite a turn, huh? Thanks for coming down.
Of course. So, what's your plan?
Plan? No. Try him and fry him.
Miss Hillenbrand, you can come back now.
The indictment is still live, and I'd like you to be on board to testify.
Of course, whatever I can do. But 4 years is a long time.
Meaning what?
The indictment may be intact, but the case won't be. People move on, retire. Evidence degrades.
Spoken like a former prosecutor.
And I got burned more than once when time changed the fabric of a case.
Time hasn't changed the facts. He killed 3 people, maybe more. Who knows? Maybe Rip Van Winkle's ready to come clean.
If you're talking about Mr. Matloff, I'm afraid that's not likely. The patient has focal retrograde amnesia. He says he can't remember the murders. He can't even remember his name. My name is Brenda Hansen.
And what is your relationship to the defendant, Mrs. Hansen?
I'm his birth mother.
His biological mother.
I gave him up for adoption when he was a baby.
And that was how long ago?
34 years?
So you didn't have a relationship with him?
No, I never saw him. Until 2003.
He tracked you down?
Yes. We met at a cafe and talked for a bit. Then we left.
And what did you talk about?
He said he wanted to be part of my life. I told him it was impossible.
He never said anything that led you to believe that he would go on to murder those women?
No, not at all. He was just a little lost. He just wanted to belong to something. Turning him away was the second hardest thing I ever had to do.
Mrs. Hansen, did the defendant make any subsequent attempts to communicate with you?
A few months later, I got something in the mail. There was no note or anything, just a postmark from Roanoke. And I knew that's where he lived.
What were the contents of the envelope?
It was a necklace. 2 months after that, I got another one. Then a watch. I thought he was trying to, I don't know, persuade me. I thought it was estate jewelry.
Your Honor, I'd like to enter into evidence People's Exhibit F through H. Are these the items that were mailed to you?
Yes.
The watch in this bag, do you see it in this photograph?
Yes, that's it.
Okay. Let the record reflect the witness has identified the watch worn in this photograph by murder victim Darcy Corbett. I have nothing further.
20-minute recess and come back for the cross.